Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. Just a brief one today because I'm actually in the live stream. So if you want to join us on the Cardano Summit live stream, please do so. There's a live stream running on this channel at the moment, but I just thought I'll jump out, do a quick update video about the price because a few of you guys have asked for it. And what we can see, a few people have been frustrated about the price not going up, but actually the price is going up quite a bit at the moment at 6.5% in the green, in the plus range, whereas Bitcoin isn't moving at all and Ethereum isn't moving at all. Some of the others aren't moving at all, and we're taking a look at why Bitcoin isn't moving at all, because it is about to break out. And yeah, Cardano has already moved to the upside, which is quite nice. And, is it sustainable or not? It's extremely hard to say at the moment. Just want to mention that because, with all these news coming from the summit, there is a lot of volatility currently in the market. There has been a lot of expectation before the event. And yeah, basically the price started to rise today. And this is because, there are a lot of expectations about partnerships. And a few people thought something would be announced about Cody. I don't think anything has been announced yet, but good things will be announced most likely also tomorrow. So there have been a few exciting partnerships been announced already, but I think the most exciting ones will be announced tomorrow. And tomorrow I will also do an update video, or Monday, about all the things that have been announced, all the updates, possibly in tomorrow morning's video. So UK time tomorrow morning, I will provide the updates about what was announced today, give you a summary. But let's start with the price. So Bitcoin isn't really moving at all at the moment, but you can clearly see why, because this is the 4-hour chart. And we can, if we zoom in, well, we can see the MACD isn't really moving at all. And also the RSI isn't moving at all. And the reason is we are in a, let's call it a pattern, a breakout phase. So what we have here very, very clearly is some sort of a triangle forming where we are moving into the apex. That started to form probably around like 12, 13, 14 hours ago. So if you can connect these three wicks here, these three shadows of the candles, we have that. Just need to extend that a little bit. And then on the other side as well. And it clearly shows that we are moving into the apex of a symmetrical triangle, trend continuation formation. Is it going to break to the downside or not? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. You always have to wait with a trade until the breakout actually happens. But my feeling is it will break to the downside. And the reason is that I just think, and I explained that earlier in the video today, I don't want to go into detail again. I'll do that tomorrow morning. But I think we are still in that downtrend. I still think we haven't seen the low yet. And I just want to be honest with you, just what I think. I think the especially on the daily, we are looking quite negative on the indicators. You can see that the RSI is still looking quite bad. Don't know why the RSI isn't showing here. Let me just put that onto the chart and then we go straight to Cardano. RSI, of course. Where is it? There it is. There you go. It's still in the bearish range. The RSI and also the MACD is going down. No sign of recovery on the daily for Bitcoin. And I think we haven't seen the low yet. I can't see that recovery. We see a recovery for Cardano at the moment. And a few people have asked, do I think it will still go down to 185, which is basically what I said before. And as long as we are still below 180, I still think that is a valid scenario, because in the end, we still have that potential ABC correction in play based on the Elliott Wave method, where we had the A correction down here, the B correction up here, and the C down here. Well, we could have seen the C already, but I want to see the price go up above 280. 280. If we stay below 280, there is still a chance that we see another low and drop even further. But of course, the closer we get to 280, the more unlikely that will become. We've already made some new highs here today. Very impulsive move to the upside, very nice. And we've surpassed that. There was another high here, a high here in that descending triangle that we saw before we broke to the downside here on the 19th of September. And it is really good what we can see, but we currently seem to be stuck at 240 a little bit in that current uptrend. Let's go to the hourly chart just to see what's going on at the moment. And then I'll keep it short because I'm actually in the live stream. I did mention that. It doesn't seem to run out of steam at the moment, so we can't see a bearish divergence on the hourly yet. Not really. Maybe there is one forming now, but we need to see the next high. So at the moment, the RSI is going up, just mirroring pretty much what the price is doing, which is good to see. The MACD going up as well on the hourly. There might be a bearish cross forming now, but we are still in an uptrend. The MACD line is still above the indicator line, and also we are quite comfortably above the 0 line. The histogram is still green, so no indication to sell. Also, we are above all 3 moving averages here on the hourly, so all of that is looking nice. We're also above that purple box here, which is sort of indicating the resistance zone here that we had forming, which was, I mentioned it before, which was a bit messy. We had a lot of pin bars, a lot of wicks going in there, so it wasn't really clearly defined where the real resistance level was. That was the support level of that descending triangle, and also it was of that descending triangle, we had that head and shoulders pattern being part of that, and all of that broke then to the downside, that. So currently above 240, or just at around 240, it is looking like there is some sort of breakout happening as well. This looks to me like a smaller scale triangle formation, very, very similar to Bitcoin. So you can see that triangle here as well. I mean, I would even say that maybe Cardano is breaking to the upside and Bitcoin to the downside, because Cardano has gone up quite a bit today, has passed a lot of the resistance levels, and it is actually continuing then that trend to the upside, but nobody knows. In the end, Cardano is probably going to do what Bitcoin does, which is then going down. However, Cardano obviously there's a bit of that hype around the summit. And as I said, it's extremely difficult, trading today. If you were doing day trade, I wouldn't do it, because there is so much happening and so many news. There could be news coming out nobody expects, and suddenly the price shoots to the upside. It's extremely unpredictable. So all I do in this video today, and probably also tomorrow, is just to talk and chat about the price. I still think, as I said, as long as we haven't seen the 280 yet, that we could still drop once more lower. But as soon as we get above the 280, which was in my view the high of that B correction, I think then we will continue our move to the upside and go to new all-time highs, which I said in the next couple of months I would expect at least 450, which is the completion then of the wave 3 Elliott wave, and after that we will have a wave 4 correction and a wave 5 move to the upside. So there is still a lot more to come. For that wave 5 then I could imagine something like 750, 760 maybe, but if that is still going to happen this year, I don't know. And that was just a brief update today, guys. If you haven't managed to get into the summit virtually, please check out my live stream, which is currently running. Please also leave a like and subscribe, and also a comment to support. And please also check out my second channel in the description, which takes you to my channel on which I teach technical analysis on a daily basis. And also, maybe you want to consider a membership. I would be really grateful for that support, but that's up to you, of course. It's just that additional level of support, and there are a few extras like live streams and chat rooms that allow us to interact a little bit more and more frequently. I also share some news there more frequently, and sometimes some indicators. Yeah, what else? Nothing really. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Hope you all have a great day, and see you in the next video. Bye.